Hello friends, hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are. Welcome to my backyard, welcome to my garden. In today's video friends, I'm gonna share with you the roses that are blooming in the garden. In front of us, this one is Lady Sierra. Yes, look how pretty she is, beautiful. And I see I have some insect damage on the rose bush. Friends, at this point I feel like you just can't avoid it. All you can do is keep treating your rose, keep inspecting them, keep deadheading your spent blooms, and just take it from there. For whatever reason, the bugs just love roses for whatever reason. But anyways, so next to it behind here I have a salvia. So salvia, lavender, those are good plants for your rose bushes, good companion. It helps with the insect control, so that's why I have a salvia behind here. Anyway, so let's go on over here, and I think maybe later down in the summer I'll give you a full tour of the rose garden. I just want to highlight these roses while they're in bloom right now. Look at this beauty friends. This is the Sunbelt, South Africa. In the back here, these are my specialty roses, that's what I call them. All of them, they're from heirloomroses.com except this one. This one I found, I think, was it last year? This one I found at Home Depot. It wasn't a bare root, it was in a maybe 3-gallon container, and it was like $30. So they do carry the special ones, not the bare root, but the ones in the pot. You just have to know when to go to your garden centers and find them. Normally I find them at Home Depot. Yes. So friends, look at this. It has an orange tangerine color to it. It is so pretty, as you can see. And let me see if it actually smells. Oh my goodness friends, it has maybe apricot. I think it smells like an apricot. It has a fruity smell to it. Oh, it smells so good. I can't believe I never attempted to smell this rose. It smells so good. I just love the blooms on here, and they're all of these roses in the back. When I purchase rose, I tend to look for the continual bloomers, meaning they would bloom for you throughout the season. So I think all of them continues to bloom until into fall. Yes, so this is the first set of blooms I'm getting for the year. Oh my goodness, look at that beauty friends. Absolutely beautiful, and this bloom continuously. And I went ahead and I cut off some of the spent blooms, but there's always blooms on here, always. The first year I planted it, it did very well, and I think this is my second year. I'm telling you, time is just flying that I can't even remember when is when. This is either my second year with this rose or my third. I'm really thinking it's my second year, I don't remember. Anyways, so here's more blooms. So I highly recommend this rose in your garden. I love colors in my garden. I love yellow, orange, pinks. I'm a colorful person, so I enjoy colors in the garden. And here we are, and you could see there's some insect was just there, like a fly or something. But look at that beauty friends. And this one is happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday rose. So this is what the spent blooms look like, and here you can see what the new blooms look like. And this is also, I think this is 1 year too. I think they're all 2 years old. I think I got these last year from Heirloom Roses. Look at that. And let me see if this smells too. Okay, it has a light smell, but I'm telling you, this one behind here, the South Africa, oh my goodness, it smells like apricot. Love it. This is so pretty. Anyway, so let me take you over on the next side. And on this side friends, this is also part of the newly constructed rose garden. It's in progress. And I have some lavender here. We all know lavender has this nice smell to it, right? And then I have some salvia. This is the white salvia next to it. And these beds are newly constructed, so that's why everything looks so young and small. And then I have 3 peonies that I did with you guys in the winter, spread out through there, and more than likely next year we'll get blooms on them. And friends, could you believe I do have a video to post for you? I did ranunculus calms from scratch inside, and they're blooming. Yes, oh my goodness, it took forever. They took forever, but I have a video I'm working on, so I'll probably post it, I would say sometime maybe in January, when I would be doing this all over again, so you can see how to do ranunculus calms from inside, because there's no point in posting the video now because you can't do ranunculus now. The time is gone for that. But friends, look at this. I'm so excited. And here we have more of them there coming up. I'm in zone 6B, 7A, and oh my goodness, I feel like it took forever. We had the beginning of June and they're now blooming. I thought they should have bloomed already in early spring, but guess what, they're blooming now, so who knows. And here we have more coming up here. All these I did from inside, yes. And we have another salvia over here. And friends, I did some winter sowing, and this is an echinacea I put in there. Echinacea is a good companion plant for roses, so I just tucked some echinacea in between. And here's another ranunculus. I'm telling you, this is like a proud moment for me with these ranunculus, just knowing what I went through with them. I started them inside in the dark, down in the basement, and I had to be checking on them. It was a whole process, but I definitely will be releasing the video so you can see, because I've heard they're very hard to start from calms, but if you just be consistent, you will be successful as I was. Just be patient. Anyway, so I'm so proud of these. And then this is one of those new roses I purchased in, I think it's March. I did a video and I share with you. I got 3 more new roses from heirloomroses.com. This is one of them. There's no blooms on here as yet, and I don't remember the name right now. And then this one is a climber. You could see a tiny bloom there, and then one of them actually blooming over here. Look at that. I love that pink, orange, yellow tone, so I try to keep it consistent in the back here with the roses, so they all have a uniform look. Because if you're doing a rose garden, you shouldn't have 20 random colors. You have to make sure colors connect with each other. And these are also echinacea, and I'm not sure what this is. Look at a snapdragon. I winter sowed, so I just tucked them in here. Oh, and friends, I got some marigold I winter sowed too. These are the white marigolds. I think the seeds were from Baker Creek. And marigold is also a good companion for rose bushes. I tucked some in between here. Anyway, so let me slowly get up. And I don't know what to put in this on. I don't know. Let me know if you have any suggestions. What should I plant in here? I have no clue. But anyways, let me turn around slowly here and let me show you my double knockout roses, friends. They are one of my favorite roses. Yes, these you can get in the garden centers, and they're very affordable, and they always have them on sale or even clearance section. Actually, all of my double knockout roses came from the clearance section. Yes, Walmart and Lowe's. Yes, so these are really good. They're hardy, I think, from zones, I think maybe 3 or 4. If I'm wrong, I'll put the correct information on the screen for you. And they bloom from spring into fall, friends. Yes, and they're very, very resilient. I cut these down all the way in March. I'm not sure if you saw the video when I cut them down completely. And look at them. And deadheading is not needed, but to make the plant look tidy, I will come in and cut off all these pen blooms. It's one of the easiest rows to take care of. So if you're looking for a rose and you're like, oh, I don't have time to take care of rose, or you're new to gardening, or you're not sure how to take care of your rose, definitely recommend double knockout roses. Definitely. So here we are. Look at the blooms on here. So pretty. And then let me go over here and show you the rest on this end. And what I did, I just lined the backyard with them so they could just spread out and shine. Oh, so pretty. So this is a new bloom, and you can see the spent blooms. And look at this, look at the buds in here, friends, and you can see the tiny flyer bug or whatever over there. And here we have more. So double knockout roses, they come in pink, they come in red, they also come in just not double, just like the single rose petals, just a single, and they also have the double. And friends, look at this pink, and wait until I take you in the front, you'll see. And look at this pink. My niece was here visiting last summer, and I got this and this other one from Walmart Garden Center in Clarence, and she picked them out, so I named the roses after her. But let me take you in the front and show you the others I have in the front. Oh, and there's one in the flamingo garden bed. Let's go behind there. All right, friends, so we're in the flamingo garden bed. I totally forget about this one. And here it is. This one was from the Clarence section too. Look at it, friends. Oh my goodness, so pretty. I just love pink roses in the garden. So don't be afraid to get your roses in the Clarence section if you don't want to pay full price. Definitely recommend these roses. They're strong, they're resilient, they're easy to take care of. What else am I missing about them? I just love them. How's that? Let's go in the front. All right, friends, welcome to the front garden. And here is one of my double knockout roses. Oh my goodness, let me know if you saw when I pruned these in March, friends. I'm telling you, I went crazy with the pruner. I literally took them all the way down to the ground, and look at how they are. So my point is, roses are resilient. Don't be afraid to prune your roses when you need to, okay? But look at the blooms on here, so pretty. And of course, you know, your roses prefer full sun. And I think with these double knockout roses, I think they get like 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. So make sure you give them the space they need if you decide to get one. And let me take you over here and I'll share with you the other one in the front here. And here we are, another one here. I think this one was my very first double knockout rose. I think this was the very first one. And I'm telling you, once I purchased one, I just fell in love with them, and I just keep buying more. But I think I'm done buying, because I don't know where else to put them, right? I just have to make new beds. But I'm happy with what I have, and I think I'm not gonna get any more. Let's see, hold me to my word, friends. Anyway, so here it is. Let me know if you have any of these in your garden. And then I'm gonna go over here to the garage area, and I'm gonna show you this one. I have to come in and clip off all these spent blooms, but this one is the Drift. I think it's Sweet Dreams. Very perfect, friends. Look at the bees. I told you salvia is a great plant for your pollinator friends. If you don't have a salvia, plant one in your garden. Yes. Anyways, so I have a lot of spent blooms. I'm just here trying to clean up these roses, and let me show you what it's supposed to look like. This is what it should look like, friends. Perfect for this area. I think you only get like 2 feet tall and wide, but it's such a beautiful dainty rose. And let me show you one of the new bloom coming out from in here, right there. That's what it looks like. So pretty. So if you have a small area and you're trying to figure out what rose you should put there, especially if it's a really small area, I recommend this Drift Sweet Dreams rose. Beautiful. And it was raining, so my salvia ended up with this. I don't know, I don't like when the salvia does that. Sometimes it happens when it rains, it does that, but it come right back up. Friends, you should smell it. No wonder the pollinators love it. Hey friends, and then here's this one. I think I told you guys about this before. This is also a double knockout rose, but it's the yellow. Yes, it blooms. The buds are yellow, and then it open up very light, and you could see how it end up looking like this. I was just in here yesterday deadheading these roses, and I can't believe there's more blooms that need to be deadheaded. But you know what? The garden not supposed to be perfect, so I'm gonna share with you how it looked, good, bad, and ugly, right? And let me pan over here, friends. This is my joy. This one is a clearance plant also from Lowe's. I paid $15 for it. I planted it at the end of fall. I remember it was so cold outside, and it's called Golden Showers, and it should climb 10 to 15 feet tall. So I put a trellis on the house here just to help it with some support. And friends, it keep blooming. It should bloom from spring into fall. Yes, and it reminds me of the other yellow one from Double Knockout Rose. It reminds me of that. It's yellow, and then let me see. Okay, so the first stage is the yellow, and then let's see if I could find a better one here. And then it opens up more like this, but more yellow and wider, and then it turns into this light color. Yeah, so it's almost like there's 3 stages before it becomes a spent bloom, but it's so pretty. So far, I definitely will recommend it. Purchased this, friends. I think it was probably the only one at Lowe's at the end of fall. I don't know where it came from. I saw it and I love yellow roses, so I'm like, I'm picking it up, and it's a beautiful climber. And you could see it's already spreading out over there. Prune is in March, but not too much because they want much to prune. And look at all the new growth coming out here, friends. It's doing really good. Looks very healthy, and I'm just enjoying it. And I'm looking at the foliage, friends, and I'm not seeing any insect damage on the foliage. Do you see that? So I'm so excited about this. This is the other climber, and I share with you guys the Eden Rose. It's not blooming, there's no more blooms on it. And then I have another one at the side of the house. I'm gonna share that with you. So let's go over to the side of the house. All right, friends, you saw when I probably installed this last year. Let me show you how the roses are doing. These are the Super Dorothy roses. There's a lot of blooms on here, and look at this head of blooms. A lot of blooms, or should I say buds. There's a lot of buds on here, friends. I'll insert a picture for you what they should look like. And friends, look at this. I'm gonna let it go. Look where it's going, right? So I'm almost wondering if I should dig it out and plant it the other way. I just gently leave it there and just let it be. So this is only 1 year old. I got it last year, and I got 2 of them so they could climb all the way up on the arbor. Last year they bloomed just a little, but this year you could see this one is doing much better. So I can't wait for them just to grow really fast. I can't wait for them to grow and take off and just spread themselves up around the arbor. That will look so pretty. But let me show you what the blooms should look like. Here is something that's where last year when the 2 roses bloomed, this one looked nothing like Super Dorothy. And this year I'm looking at it and I'm still thinking the same thing. It looked nothing like the other one on the other end. But when I reached out to the company, they said sometimes the first set of blooms are different, but we'll see. But definitely the other one over here, that is a Super Dorothy. This one, I'm not 100% convinced it is, but it looks like it's a climber, just the way it's stretching out. I think it's a climber, so we'll see. But this is what it looks like. Anyway, friends, I'll give you another tour of the roses in the garden. And as I said to you, my rose garden is under construction. The one I shared with you early on in the video, still a work in progress. But I just wanted to show you these blooms in late spring so you can see what they look like. And I'll give you another tour in the summertime. All right, let me know which roses are blooming in your garden. All right, see you in the next one, friends. Thanks for watching. Cheers.